going a bit more. It's about there-ish. I'll get it. There's like 3 mil further that way. Oh, we need to pull it over a smidge. I'm just going to do a mark there. So we've managed to get this much of the roof done, and we're going to try and crack on as much as we can, but we're not going to go all the way to the front. We're only going to get to where the overhang starts. So we just want to cover the internal space, and that's because we're in a bit of a time crunch, in that we've only got today and a little bit of tomorrow to try and finish off as much of this side of the roof as we can before we're heading south for Christmas. Doing this side of the roof is going to be probably a little bit more difficult than the other side, just because we can't actually stand on the roofing sheets. So that means when one of us is trying to hold the sheet in position, we won't be able to stand on the other side of the roof unless we've got the roofing ladder up there. So it's probably going to be a bit more of a faff, but we'll make it work one way or another. Anyway, right, going to have to get the reference marker moved down a bit. So I'm just going to do basically measure out and mark a point down there, and do the same from the bottom of the batten down there, and then we can move the batten up to that mark, and then that's where we'll measure to from the edge of our sheets to just make sure that we're staying straight. That's the first job. Look at this view. Gorgeous morning. Well, it's not fully screwed in place. We've only done the 2 middle rows of screws, but hopefully you can make that out on the camera. I think it's looking pretty good. Anyway, more to come. We're working on this side now.
I've just finished measuring now and you're on the bugle.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay.
it's solid on the ground. Yeah.
To me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. To me.
I can hold this if you want to be in position. Hold it.
Can you push it up to me in 3, 2, 1? Yeah. Thanks. Nice.
A bit further away this time. Off the move.
Don't lean. Just lift. Right. Okay. Slope.
Okay.
Excellent. Well done.
Right. So
That's good. Spot on. Well done, Willie. So now before we push the butyl tape down. That looks like it's gone up
no,
a little bit.
it's not in a good position.
Well, we've managed to do a decent portion of this side, but unfortunately quite a bit left to do. So tomorrow morning we're going to come out and try and get a number more sheets on, just as far as we can go before we have to catch our ferry. Not too bad progress. So yes, obviously we are going to, for this short stint away, we're going to be leaving the ridge caps off because we're not going to have enough time to get those on. But all things considered, this roof and the underlaying structure has seen much worse. So yeah, obviously it'll only be rain that's landing on this that'll be able to trickle down, and I think it'll cope. As you've all come to be familiar, I am, and most of the time Mum is, supremely optimistic with what we think we're going to be able to get done in a day or 2 or 3. So yeah, less done than we'd hoped, but still coming along at a decent pace. Okay, so making gentle progress this morning, getting this next sheet on. Mum's down there marking out the other sheet, ready to come up. Well, that concludes the work before the Christmas break. I think it's looking all right. So hopefully next time we come up, it won't be too wet inside. We can get the last bit of roof finished off, and then we can start work on the insulation inside, on the roofing, and plumbing, electrics, yada, yada, yada. But I think it's looking all right. Let us know what you think of it in the comments. Almost certainly isn't everyone's taste, but the idea is to build a building that looks like it's not brand new. So hopefully by the time we've got the wood cladding on, it should be looking par for the course. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing if you haven't already, and we'll see you in the next one. Thanks.